All right, ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, I am Average Zen, and you have found Average Zen Presents. We are doing a little Ranked Wednesday today, taking some decks that we tested out yesterday in casual play and putting them to the test. A lot of testing. You didn't know there was going to be a test. It's okay. I didn't know there was going to be a test either. This deck that we have today, 4-color Reanimator. I found the deck list on the MtG deck list site. And, I thought this is a great spot for this door. We need a door here. I don't know. I thought it looked good in the particular setup we have going on here, which is essentially fill our graveyard up with things like Atraxa and Lumra. If we happen to get them in hand, we can use the door to draw a card and discard them. And then cast Squirming Emergence and get an Atraxa or a Lumra. If we can't do that, we'll mill ourselves with Jace, or we'll find a Lumra with Nissa if we get a landfall trigger twice. And other than that, we'll just try to stay alive and use a little Founding of the Third Path to get some free value until we can exile some stuff that we want to bring back or find our combo pieces to help us stay alive. We have a little Into the Flood Maw, some cut downs, also Terror Tide if things get bad, and Harvester of Misery if we get a lot of white weenies out there, or rabbits, or whatever. One of fun of Seed of Hope. The few test games we did yesterday, it actually came up in our hand quite a bit for a one of. The life gains seem to make a little bit of a difference. So, yeah. Alright, our mana base, we have some creature lands, we have some surveil lands, and we have some fast lands. And we're just going to take it into the queue and see how we do. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to be devastated and have our hopes and dreams shattered by Dimnagus. Dimnagus? Okay. Starting hand, we have some early removal and some self-mill and a Jace. I see no reason not to keep this. I'm going to go ahead and throw down the Underground Mortuary. And we have a door on top. Let's go ahead and put that in the graveyard. I like the door, but not helpful at the moment. On the other hand, let's hold up the Picklock Prankster and the Cut Down and or Into the Flood Maw. Alright, we're going to take a damage from Abraded Bluffs. Our opponent passing the turn. We're going to mill ourselves a little bit and take a damage. Well, we got some nice lands in there. Lumra loves that. And we draw a Bitter Triumph. And we even got a land for turn. Things are looking up. Alright, let's get our Faluzai Archaeologist. I think that was a missed opportunity. It could have been Falusial. Man, we're getting a lot of lands into the graveyard. I hope we draw a land. Alright, there's the mouse. Getting some buffs. You know what? We'll absolutely block here. Yeah. There's an Atraxa in hand. We don't love that. I think the correct answer here is hold up, cut down, Bitter Triumph, and or Into the Flood Maw. Alright, we're getting the Rockface Village action on the Emberheart Challenger. I think we're just going to be cheeky and return that to hand and save the Bitter Triumph for second main. Let's see, if we hit 4 mana, we definitely want to drop a Jace next turn, right? Okay. We will discard an Atraxa. We are nowhere near that at the moment. Hey, things are looking somewhat up. We're managing to stay alive against Boros aggro. That's not bad. We definitely want to pillage the bog and leave up the cut down. Alright, the Cavern of Mouse Souls is here. Going to Lightning Helix our Archaeologist. I love it. There's a Mabel. Okay. I would really love a land here. You know? I think we're just gonna take some damage. The Crag Flame goes to the heir of Crag Flame. Who knew? Alright, we draw another Pillage the Bog. Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and cast our plotted Pillage the Bog and get a Restless Cottage where, we're not doing the best on our land drops. And I think we want to do 2. No, we want to do 1. We'll do another Pillage the Bog. And grab... Do we want a Lumra? Yeah, we want a Lumra, because then we can chart a course. And then we can discard the Lumra. If you're just joining us in the stream, we are playing a little 4-color Reanimator. Trying it out. We got a little practice in with it yesterday in Casual Tuesday. Alright, we're going to mill ourselves. Our opponent doesn't seem to mind that. Okay, we're going to... Oh, this is tough. Okay, we need a blocker, number 1. Alright, number 2, we need to discard this Lumra. Alright, we finally hit some land drops. That's good. I wish we would have had a black mana open, but c'est la vie. At this point, that can go to the graveyard. We really want to find our Squirming Emergence. We have 1 in the graveyard. 2 more in the deck, I believe. I don't have a full play set yet. We're working on it. You can help us grow by liking and subscribing and following. If you're watching the replay later on YouTube, we post content 6 days a week on YouTube. We're streaming live on Twitch 3 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 1 Central European Time. All right. And we're dead. Those crafty mice, they got us. We just were having too much land problems, and then, yeah. Couldn't find the pieces to put it together. They were there somewhere. We would have seen them eventually. All right, let's try it again. This is, yeah, this kind of deck is definitely not my strong suit, but I do find it interesting. It's very hard to play around. You don't get much graveyard hate in Standard right now in the meta. This is potentially bad. We don't have any value off the founding the third path, and so I think we start out, and now we're playing and another Lumra. Come on, Shuffler. Come on, Shuffler. All right, we're gonna mill. We hit. Oh, that was probably all stuff we wanted. That was definitely all stuff we wanted. This is why this kind of deck doesn't really suit me. I get too obsessed about the cards we're losing into the graveyard. It's never, for me anyway, it's never the things I want. It's always the opposite of what I want to go in the graveyard. That's what's going to happen. Murphy's Law of Self-Mill. All right, Derek. Your Spyglass Siren has had time to sing. I guess we'll cast a Squirming Emergence on a Picklock Prankster. No, we're not going to do that. We can't do that. Cancel. Decline. Feels so bad. It feels so bad. Oh my goodness. We'll try again. Our opponent maining the negates. They were ready. That's okay. What they don't know is we're literally just trying to play anything at this point because we are dead in the water to this simulacrum synthesizer. I have been putting together my own simulacrum synthesizer deck, but it's just not quite ready. All right, what do we need? We need another green source if we're ever going to play any of these Lumras. And I don't think it matters. They're about to pop off with all sorts of artifact tokens coming out, and we're probably going to die. All right. So they're going to make a token copy of the simulacrum synthesizer. Come on then, Siren. Sing your harpy song to me. That is disappointing. I was really, really hoping for a land there. Do not think it's going to matter. So we'll go ahead and mill ourselves. Okay, we got the land. We'll see if we live this turn. At the very least, unless they empty their hand right here, we can at least Cruelty of Gix them. All right. We're taking 8. Three steps ahead. Doing some work here without actually countering any of our spells. Goodbye, Jace. Your perfected mind was no match for these artifact monstrosities. Okay. Well, I guess we play Lumra. At least then we have mana. We're dead, though. I mean, we can't do anything about this. They got, what, 18 damage on board? Yeah, no. Too slow. Too slow, even for synthesizers. Not exceedingly thrilled so far about our performance. We'll see if we can turn it around. If I'm doing something wrong, if you're an expert pilot of this particular deck, then please comment in chat, leave a comment on YouTube. What the heck am I doing wrong? Educate me. I am here to fail for you to look good. We're having fun, though. That's the important part. Well, we have the squirming emergencies. We have the door. What we do not have is enough lands. All right, there's an alluring scoundrel. At least next turn we can pillage the bog. There is that. All right. That's one counter. Okay, temporary lockdown is gone. Love to see that. I think we go for the door here. We need to get some card draw going on. And, not terribly important if it gets no more lied. All right, that's 2 counters on the scoundrel. What do we need here? We need a black source. Yeah. Okay, so number 1. We need to leave a mana for both the cut down and the into the flood maw. So we're going to go ahead and pillage the bog. Find ourselves. Nissa looks good. All right, and pass the turn. And if our opponent wants to counter our interaction here, then that means we are in the clear to go pop off and, maybe we'll do something here. All right. Ren and Realmbreaker, making their creature land a creature. With hexproof and vigilance. Fun. Okay. So the problem here is they could definitely have another No More Lies. What would that thing have in vigilance? I definitely expect to see it here. And you know what? We will gift them a tapped fish. There you go. We'll take 5. There you go. He's got a 3/3. I mean, this will take care of 1. This will just take care of the fish. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, let's go ahead and give the fish -2/-2, I guess. There we go. That's the best we can do. Disappointing. I really thought we had potential to pop off there. If we just would have drawn a land. Shuffler, please help us out. We're taking 8. And they're holding up another No More Lies. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. JK. No, they still got it up because the freaking restless language. Okay, never mind. Now we can do nothing because we drew another tapped land. There we go. I guess we'll play a Nissa and die. Good game, Pharaoh. We did it to ourselves. Honestly, I don't know how this deck wins in the current meta. I don't know how it made it onto any winning top 8. I don't even know how we won a game yesterday with it. It's okay. Our opponent, Crap Cat. Okay. Well, we got removal and a squirming emergence. Let's do some surveillance. We'll keep that on top. Seems like the best card we've drawn so far today. All right, we got a cut down open. All right, our opponent playing with some creature lands. Fun times. Oh, there's a Caretaker's Talent. Planning on doing some card drawing off tokens, are we? Okay, those were some decent hits. And then we draw on the trucks. Cool. All right. So, let's go ahead and play out the Prankster. And we'll hold up, cut down, Seed of Hope, and or Harvester of Misery. Crap Cat. You and Smeagol, you need to cooperate here. You're making us look bad. All right, Seed of Hope. And we'll gain back some life that we've done to ourselves, hopefully. Some damage down. I think we take the land. Probably a good call there. All right, let's keep the land on top. We have some creature lands in here somewhere. That's a fancy concealed courtyard. I don't see a courtyard there. Does anyone see a courtyard there? This is a courtyard. That is not a courtyard. Beza. All right, they gain some life. Draw a card. I mean, we were really hoping for something to do on their turn. I guess we got a lot of black cards in our hand, I guess, but we also have an Atraxa, so let's get our white mana source, I guess. I mean, we do have an Atraxa and a Lumra in the graveyard. Let's just cast the Cruelty of Gix, I guess. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we got a Beza, an Invasion of Tolvada, I see. And then some temporary lockdowns and a Sunfall. Cool. Well, I don't think we need to worry about the temporary lockdowns. The Sunfall is interesting to note. All right, we're going to take 4 here. All right. Well, Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree. It feels bad to they, use their Caretaker's talent level up and didn't get a token. We'll see what we can do to help them out. Okay, well, I think what we need is a Terror Tide in our hand. And we'll surveil. What do we see with Big Brother's eyes? There's a Nissa. I think we go to the graveyard with Nissa. And then next turn we can Virtue. I mean, we got rid of their other Beza. Let's do this. So if we give it -3/-3, then it's a 1/2. And then we can cut down. All right. Cool. We're going to have to play the long game with these guys. There's no sense in flooding the board right now with their hand. Oh, he wants us to mill. Okay. All right, they got our underground river. Archangel Elspeth is here to make our day a little tougher. Also going to give them a little card advantage. All right, well, I think the time has come. Let's go ahead and get out a Nissa. And then we cast a Lumra. If they want to steal our lands out of our graveyard, we'll just take them right back. And we'll do a green, black, a black, and a, let's see, go away. So we got 3 mana, 4 available. I think the correct answer here is to go ahead and get a Squirming Emergence down. And we will get out the Cruelty of Gix. All right, opponent, what you got going on over there? Crapcat, Starfile Invocation. Okay, well, cool. All right, we got to take a shot at Elspeth because we have no other way of getting rid of her. All right, did you just take my restless cottage? Come on. I don't understand the starfall there. Why the starfall, not the sunfall? Okay. Are they waiting for us to bring it back so they can sunfall it then? I think we need the Bitter Triumph. Let's go ahead and surveil. We'll put the forest to the graveyard. Go ahead and grab a basic if we have one left. Hey, we do. All right. I think we just cast Virtue here. Okay. I mean, we only have 19 cards left in our library. All right, we're going to go ahead and it feels so bad, but we're going to discard and hit Elspeth, and we're going to discard the Lumra. Sweet. I can't believe they took our Restless Cottage. Exiling our graveyard. We were just saying how there's not much graveyard hate. Restless Cottage is one of the few pieces, and they wouldn't have it if they hadn't stolen it from us. You crap cat. All right. We got to bring back their Beza. We need some life. Okay, let's go with. I mean, all we've got left is Lumras, right? There we go. And I think we hold up mana to animate our own creature lands. And yeah. All right, we got a 3/3. They must be coming in for a Sunfall. There you go. There we go. All right. So, all right. We're going to draw a card, gain some life. What do they got? A temporary lock. Do they think they have another Sunfall? No, well, if they do, we're going to risk it. All right, so we're going to pick Founding of the Third Path, cut down a Botanical Sanctum, and a Pillage the Bog, and yeah, that looks good. All right, let's see if we have any more basics left. I don't think We do. Maybe one. That was it. That was the one. We got 3 cards left in our deck. Can we close this game out? All right, yeah, they milled our last. Yeah, so that's game. We got to close it out this turn. Nothing but lands in our graveyard or in our library. Wonderful. All right then. That's game. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this deck. I don't see how we win. I mean, any interaction. It's just, yeah. All right, moving right along. I'm glad we're on Platinum Tier 4 at the very bottom rung. Otherwise, we would be tanking right now. I was on such a roll with my Lizard People deck. I had like a 70% win rate with that thing. And then last night, I logged on. And it's like 6 or 7 games in a row. Just nothing but mono red variations that aren't mono red aggro and mono black just discard. I swear, this meta is absolutely bazonkers. Otter Bomb. A Otter Bomb. Hello. Oh, my stomach. They are full on otters, and I can respect that. I am an otter fan myself. I mean, it's a creature. We'll take it. Okay. We will hold up some removal and or self-mill. Take a damage. Seems like something we should kill. All right. Land. Go. Otter Bomb. You're not playing otters. We are disappointed. All right. Let's get our mill on. No, Nissa, goodbye. And we draw an Atrox. Come on. All right, there we go. Welcome back, Nissa. Yeah, we got a creature. We did it. We're winning. And there's a Phineas. Okay, we're going to get ourselves... yeah, well, I'll keep the Pillage of the Bog on top. And we have a black-green. I think we need another blue source here. Because we are going to, if possible, attempt to cut down. There we go. And chart a course. Discard an Atroxa. And get in with Nissa. See, I think this is probably like the only matchup we win here, right? Because we have enough removal and they don't have much interaction. I mean, they could, but probably not. Fingers crossed. Things looking good so far. They're down to 4 cards. We got 4 cards. We got plenty of removal. Okay. So, we definitely say goodbye to Phineas again. And I would love to get down the prankster here, but we need to pillage the bog. We need to be hitting our land drops. All right, underground mortuary it is. And that will allow us. Okay, let's put that in the graveyard. And that, yeah, we can't do anything off that. All right, attacking in. What's our opponent got? No, no combat tricks. We like it. We like it. Oh, come on now. There's the big rabbit, the war leader. Here to war drum our face into their padded, fuzzy feet. All right. Well, we definitely get rid of the other Warren, the war leader. Okay, good. Goodbye. Goodbye, Rabbit Knight. All right, so they got the Repel Calamity in hand. That's not great for us. However, 1, 2 lands in the graveyard. Okay, we have 2 Lumras in hand. We have an Atraxa. We have a Founding the Third Path. What we really need now is our board wipe. Okay, so. It's fine. It's full. It's a terror tide. Never mind. It's not fine. It's not fine. All right. We're finally having fun now that we're actually getting to do what the deck wants to do. We don't want your Phineas. No. We want an Atraxa. There you go. Well, we got the trigger, and you're gonna kill it. That's fine. We're relieved. We're doing things. Okay. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. All right, Squirming Emergence. Let's get the Blooming Marsh, Seed of Hope, and Founding the Third Path, and the Picklock Prankster. All right, let's go ahead and get the land down. How about a Founding the Third Path? We will cast the Seed of Hope and gain a little life back, put some stuff in the graveyard. Okay, how about another Founding the Third Path? And we'll play a little Prankster. All in all, could be worse. All right, there's the Mentor. That's a sad Mentor. No students. All right, we got 24 cards left in our deck. Now we have 16. All right, here comes Lumra. All right, we don't want to mill anymore. We're good on self-mill. We'll keep that on top. We'll keep that on top. We'll keep it on top again. All right, opponent, we have a 17-17. Do you have another Repel Calamity? Okay, they're just going to hop to it. Your Mentor, not quite as large as the Lumra before you. All right, so let's copy a cut down, and you know what? Let's do a. No, we can't do a tear of the tide. That would kill Lumra. How about another cut down? Yep, we'll cast that. Auto pay. And oh, did I only have the one cut down in there? I chose it twice. What's wrong with me? All right, we'll discard a Lumra to kill the Mentor. And I think we go with Virtue here. Crack the Fabled Passage. Get an Island. Prankster. Squirming Emergence with a Nissa. And attack with an 18/18. I really wish we had a fling, or, I mean, with this, anything, way to give them trample. Okay, what's going on here? Do we have, no, okay, let's go with an Atraxa. And we'll get into the Floodmaw, Underground River, Jace, Pillage the Bog, and the Archaeologist, even though we don't want to cast the Archaeologist. All right, we'll keep that on top. Again, we not many cards left in our graveyard or in our library, 4 to be exact. All right, so we get rid of the fish. Okay. We pillage the bog. No, all lands, huh? Okay, we Jace. This guy. Fire up the reef. Fire up the cottage. Give that thing -3. Next, attack. And we'll have them mill. And goodbye, Phineas. I mean, yeah, you gotta block the 19/19, right? Okay, and with 3 cards left in our library, we should be able to pull this out next turn. Well, hold on, no. No, this is game, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Because they can block the 4/4, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Exacxies. Yeah, we did it, I think. What are they gonna do? Otterbomb. Stop roping us, Otterbomb. You can't be upset at a 19/19 Bellow of the Woods. I guess you can. That's your right. You have feelings. I also have feelings. We are people playing a game, though. Playing a game, Otterbomb. It's just a game. Remember that. It's just a game. If you're not having fun, stop playing. Sometimes I don't have fun. I have to stop playing. And timeout number 1. I'd like to thank my followers and viewers for sitting through this. I know it probably happens to you quite a bit on Arena as well. I think it stems from an overall lack of concern for our fellow human beings in this time of rush, 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 selfishness, instant gratification. We often forget other people. So let's take a moment and think about positive thoughts for Otterbomb, who's going through a lot right now. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. The moment has passed. Otterbomb, what will you do? Fair enough. Hey, we got a win out of this deck. I will call that a victory. And against the number one deck in the meta, according to Untapped GG on percentage of win rate for platinum or for gold rank and above. All right, let's do one more. Let's see if this deck can prove me wrong. If this can turn my feelings about self-mill around. I do like to win, but it's not always about winning. It's about how you win. All right, Puck, our next opponent, looks to be playing or a fan of black. Okay, well, it's not wonderful. We don't have any blue mana. But we do have the Squirming Emergence. We do have the Door, which can help us discard Lumra. All right. Yep. Our opponent also in Golgari so far. What did they mill away? Another Underground River? Okay. We still don't have any blue, so that's got to go. Okay, they found their blue source. I'm so okay, so we're playing a mirror match here. Let's see what they do. Maybe we can learn something from them. Timberland Ancient. Flotsam Jetsam. Okay, this is a slightly different version than what we're playing. And we're going to go with that into the grave. And the fact that they can play off our graveyard should be somewhat alarming. There you go. There's an Atraxa for you in our graveyard. We'll see who gets it first. Probably you, because you seem to have better mana than we do right now. Okay. Time to fix that. Okay. Maybe, yeah, okay. All right, we'll take a founding into the grave. We already have one in hand. All right, they hit some lands. They also have that harvester in the graveyard. That is notable. I got such a raging clue right now. All right, who you got to mill? You can mill us. You don't. That's a lot of lands. Do you think they needed those, or do you think they're good? I don't know. I would take them right now. But, the good news is, the Cody, my wife and I honeymooned in Mexico, and we spent all week looking for Codys. Every other couple there kept on saying how cute they were and how much they love beer and how much you're not supposed to give them beer. We wandered around drunkenly all over that resort looking for those things. Never found one. Okay, we got 4 in the graveyard. Dear God, it's come to this. right. We're getting there. What you gotta surveil? Puck. Another land. God. I bet they have a Lumra in their hand and they're just psyched about that. All right, we gotta pillage the bog. All right, we're gonna archaeologist up first. All right, there goes our Jace and our Nissa. We got the Jace back. However, Squirming Emergence seems good here. I know we should have probably gotten the Lumra, but we have it in hand. And if I can just hit one more land, we will be golden. All right, okay, maybe it was a good idea that we held off on that Lumra. Sheoldred. Making a sacker archaeologist. How unscientific. All right, then. I guess it's Atraxa time. And we'll get a cruelty, a cut down, a swamp. No, not a swamp. Botanical sanctum and a terror tide. Seems good. And an Atraxa to hand. All right, and we will go ahead and play our land for turn. We will cut down the scavenger. And I think yeah, that seems good. And we'll just go ahead and run it out because I don't want to hold up priority. And we'll discard the Fabled Passage. All right, our opponent has some thinking to do now. All right, they got our Atraxa. So we got to get rid of that right now. I don't know how we do that. I think it starts with a Lumra, though. We don't. Well, maybe we keep it on top. Draw a card, discard. And we will discard the Lumra. And we will discard the Prankster. And I guess pillage the bog. And yeah, founding seems good. Oh, they got our virtue. Oh. They have 92 cards in their grave, or in their library. Good Lord, I just noticed that. All right, they got the Rona. All right, so here's an issue. All right, see if we have any basics left. Hey, we have exactly two. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start at 3. And we'll go with our graveyard and get an Atraxa. And we'll choose a Squirming Emergence, Restless Reef, Picklock, Bitter Triumph. Seems good. Okay. Nice. We still don't have a way to get rid of there it is. There it is. There it is. And we don't have the mana. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, pitch the Jace. This is okay. This is fine. Because I mean, they can see the Terror Tide. They know about it. So what do they reveal? The Ancient One. Rona, Lord Skitter, Deadly Cover Up. A whole bunch of stuff. I mean, are they going to destroy all their creatures? All right, they did take the Deadly Cover Up. And they got an exile effect. Oh, this is not looking good for us here. This mirror match turned into a mirror match. And we're down to 8 cards. Okay, more triggers off of all the stuff that we gave them. Feels so bad. They, on the other hand, have 70 cards left in their library. What? And gave us the early GGs How rude. Mirror match and a rude player? No. That's definitely an inverse match. All right. Yeah, I'm going to chalk this one up to this deck is terrible unless you're in a mirror match or playing against a really slow opponent. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, that's Four Color Reanimator as piloted by me, the worst pilot you've ever seen of Four Color Reanimator. So, yeah, obviously, I don't know what's going on with this deck list. We didn't make it. It came from the Wizards website. It won something. So they put it up there. Uh, I don't get it. But if you like it, please tell me what I'm doing wrong. What the opponents seemed to be doing was running 100 cards, and if, every instinct, unless you have a very specific reason to do that, it just seems so wrong. But they beat us. They got us with our cards, but I don't know if that counts as a win for them or a win for us. So, in any case, Arena counted it as a win for them. I am Average Zen. You have been watching Average Zen Presents Four Color Reanimator Ranked Wednesday Edition. And, yeah, thank you.